I'm completely enamored with this art form known as belly dance. I studied gymnastics when I was younger. I competed in sports, and I started taking dance classes, which would be very considered very late in the dance world. I started taking jazz and ballet. I study a lot of ethnic world dances. I just love the different learning about the different cultures and the rhythms of the dance. And how I came into belly dancing, very interesting story, was I had injured my back really bad, and I found this wonderful physical therapist, and she recommended I study belly dance to get control of my abdominal muscles and to strengthen my abdominal muscles. By the first class I took in San Francisco belly dancing, I fell in love with the music, the dance, the very feminine aspect of the dance, the decoration of the costuming, everything. And following studying the dance, I began entering dance competitions, and I found great success with dance competitions. What I liked about it was it challenged me to choreograph my own routines, but also learned how to put on a great show. How do I entertain the audience? How do I entertain the judges? How can I come up with new ideas, new concepts of a show to win this award? And following the dance competitions, I won many awards, and I'm very grateful for them for existing because I think it's very important for important for the belly dance art form. If you want to progress, it is to enter dance competitions to kind of push yourself a little bit. Following the dance competitions, I began getting invited to do festivals, theatrical shows, and that kind of enhanced my training and my discipline in learning more about this art, more about the craft. And following a successful solo career, I brought in many of my students to perform on the stages. And what I found with a lot of these students that came into my dance studio was many of them had never studied dance before. They weren't familiar with dance culture. They didn't have any ideas of lines and ballet and any of that. So I trained them from scratch, basic ballet. And when I began teaching flexibility is when I saw my students begin to flourish. Their extension was better, their posture, confidence, and I was able to bring them along to the bigger shows because of that. I was able to teach them the splits and all these kind of very exciting dance movements. And in addition to teaching students and training them to get performance ready, I really think the stretch training is very, very valuable. Having a regular flexibility training regimen is has been so beneficial for my body. I have a longevity in my dance. I have longevity in movement, and that's why I enjoy teaching it. And this is why I brought it back to my studio. I just think it's a very, very important element of any sort of health, fitness, or dance regimen.